Hi, welcome to my channel. Let's start with a cup of tea and let me invite you in joining me in doing some crafting again. And there's something I would like to talk to you about over a nice cup of tea. And that is that I wish to make my channel a little bit more interactive. So in my last video, I have already asked some of you to send me some photos of what you did. I craft with paper, with textiles, I paint, I make dolls. If you have something that is similar to what I do, or if you are completely inspired by crafting along on a video with me and you made something really nice that you wish to show to the rest of the world and inspire with your makings, then please, I will put down my email in the description box and send me a photo of what you did. And I will show these photos on the end of my crafting videos because, well, I think it's so nice if we can inspire each other. Today I want to take you along in making some journaling cards. I made these a while ago, and today I also made some that I also made a video of that I'm going to show you after this little heart to heart. And the back side I did with acrylic paints and inks, and now there are completely nice journaling cards. They're made out of these jumbo what are they called? Playing cards. They were a hit quite a while ago, and I've seen many people craft on these. But yeah, if you would like, join me. I will turn the camera around and show you what I did. So please make yourself a nice cup of tea or coffee and join me in altering these playing cards. And watching my videos, I hear a lot of you are crafting along, and I hope you do the same with this video. I made some altered playing cards using flower fairies. I know most of you love flower fairies as much as I do. And I put flower fairies on the front sides, and I embellished the back sides as well with some ink and some acrylic paint. Now let me show you how I started these. I have these jumbo playing cards, and especially the one on the right, the king, is most difficult to work with because I don't want his eyes to peek through or anything. I'm using tissue paper to be able to work on the cards a little bit better. I'm using a glue stick because I want to not damage the tissue paper too much. And if you don't have tissue paper, you could also use the white of a napkin. Don't throw away the backs of the napkins that you use. Use the white to work on these napkins, on these playing cards also. Give the playing card a good cover of the glue stick, and then you will be able to glue everything down without air pockets. And be careful working with tissue paper or the white of a napkin, which is also tissue paper really, but it's a little more fragile. Cut off the rest of the tissue paper. Because this part is torn a little bit, I'm going to glue my book pages on this part. And let me show you the flower fairies that I'm using today. This one, the Linde. Oh, I have to look it up what it is in English, but I'll put it on screen. The birch tree and the maple. And I'm going to use the maple on this red card. So let me see what book pages I'm going to use. I want to cover up this king completely. I just want this K and this diamond to show. But I don't like it if you can see his eyes, for example, or anything else. So I will probably cover up most here. Let me first start with a little bit of music paper. And some text. Perhaps an old advertisement. Yeah, I'm really liking this look, so I will start gluing everything down. Off camera, I also did the other two playing cards. I have done the same thing to all three cards, and the other cards are not as heavily embellished with book pages because I did not need to cover that much. And I'm, like I did with tissue paper, cutting away what I don't need. And immediately it looks better. I'm going to do the same to the other cards. And the next thing that I'm going to do is get out my stencils and do some stenciling on top of these cards. I am using Forest Moss and Vintage Photo to do this stenciling, and I have some stencils here. Don't ask me where they came from because I really don't remember. I buy my stencils most locally, and I throw away the packaging, so most of the time I don't know where they are from. But you can buy any nature stencils and that will be fine, I think. But let me put this, I like this branch because it's really fine. On the other cards I also used this one. You can see it really well on the brown paper. But let me use this one this time. I tend to overdo my stenciling a lot of times, but I will keep this one like this. And for the next two ones, for this one I am going to use this bigger branch again. But let me do some more stenciling and then I'll be back. It is time to place the flower fairies on here, and because these borders are so white, I use some forest moss on here. And a little bit of vintage photo. So now it's time to glue these on, and I am using a Pritt stick again. And I'm going to frame the outsides of the playing cards with some distress oxide. And this was a little heavy-handed. And I'm also going to use some vintage photo on top. I might have ruined this side a little bit. I want to have it dry completely before I put some vintage photo on there. But on the other hand, it's okay that the playing card is coming back a little bit because it kind of got lost there. I really like the effect of the vintage photo on top of the forest moss. And before I'm gluing down any die cuts on here, I'm first going to flip the cards around and work on the other sides. I'm working on these sides before I put any dimensional things on the other side, because otherwise it might be difficult to do this. And where is my paint? I'm using this golden Titan buff. It really looks like old paper color, and I've used it before. You know, it's one of my favorite. I'm using this as dry as possible to avoid to damage the tissue paper. But once this is on, it does give some strength to the tissue paper. But on this one, the card not showing anymore. I like this effect the best, where you can see the card through the paint. And I might try to wet this card a little bit to see if I can get some of the underneath layer showing. Let me get a tissue. Now it is showing a little bit too much, but I don't want to touch it because you can see the tissue paper coming off. I want to let this dry completely, and I'll probably use my heat tool for that. Then I will be back to show you the rest. They're all dry now, and I have put a little bit of extra acrylic paint on here. The acrylic paint also acts like a glue, so it seals in the tissue paper even better. And now let's do some gold splatters. Let me see if I can get the gold splatters on these cards actually, because sometimes when I do gold splatters, they go everywhere but on the card. I am not really good at that. And I'm using this Inca Gold this time. You should have seen me. Sometimes the gold is in my hair and on my glasses and everywhere but on the card. Oh, this works better. I can't stop playing with gold. Let me wipe it off the center. And let it dry. And on top of this, I will work again with the forest moss and the vintage photo. I really like how this ages the playing card and makes me able to write on this. I can write on here with a micron pen or a Tombow pen, anything that is not water soluble. And I did it again. I have damaged the tissue paper here. But let me see what I can do with a little bit of acrylic paint. That's better than the white. And let me make it cohesive. And put a little bit down here as well. And I really like the effect of the gold underneath the ink. It doesn't show up on camera that well, but it shimmers through the ink, and the ink is not really visible on the gold. So let me do the last one, and then we will do some, then I will do some embellishing on top of this. I really like the effect of the acrylic paint on the side, so I've done the other ones as well to make everything look more cohesive. And now let's embellish. And I have some stickers here that I like to use, and something that I have to look for is that I have these the right way up, because with the other ones I embellished it like this, and then if you turn the card around, the embellishing is upside down. So make sure you have the cards the right way up. And let me see what looks nice. These stickers are new. I got them from Amazon, and I'm sure if you want similar ones, you can find them. They're nature stickers. Yeah, I really like this effect. I'm going to do it like this. And to get the stickers from the back, let me show you. I am using my craft knife. These stickers are shiny. I don't mind it a lot, but if you mind that, you could also use some matte medium on here, and it will stop the shining. I am going to do these others, and then we're going to flip everything around and work on the front side a little more. So the back sides are all done, and let's turn these around again and work on the front. I also want to put some gold splatters on the front of the cards. And the last few little details that I want to put on is some wax seals. Yeah. And on these wax seals, I'm using a little bit of gilding wax. And I'm gluing this on with some art glitter glue. And now for some die cuts. This green is okay, but if I want to make it look a little bit more cohesive with the rest of the page, I am most of the time using some distress oxide on top of the die cut. I think I like this arrangement best. I'm going to ink these up, and then I'll show you the end result. So these are the end results of these playing cards. In the end, I decided to glue less die cuts on than I initially thought I would. You know, that's just how things work. One day you like more, the next day you like less. But so these are the cards, and I hope they give you some inspiration to play with paper and perhaps some playing cards again. And I'm going to end this video with some photos of wonderful viewers that sent me their makings, and I am so happy that you did. I am going to do this more often, so if you have makings that you made inspired by the videos that I do, then please send them to me. I will put my email address down below, and I will end my videos with makings that that you made, craft items, paper related, doll related. I just enjoy seeing what you did, and I want to make this platform a little bit more interactive. That was the word I'm using. I was looking for. Oh, you guys, I am lost for words this morning. But thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye for now, and enjoy the makings of your fellow crafters. I hope to see you again in my next video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave me a comment. I enjoy reading your comments so much. So, bye for now.